Good morning and welcome to the Roving Pittsburgher Report, which is one of the feature TV podcasts on PositivelyPittsburghLiveMagazine.com, Pittsburgh's first internet radio and TV network. And we're here for the 5th time at the Military Writers Society Conference of America in September of 2014 in sunny 102-degree Phoenix, Arizona. And we have a repeat guest here, Bob Doerr, who has been the MWSA Author of the Year,
yes.
Correct? And we're going to talk to him about The Attack. And The Attack is an international thriller, which is about a terrorist team that sets off devices in an international airport close to New York City, and all the intrigue that follows and all the cosmopolitan areas that the chase after the terrorists takes our heroine to. Clint Smith, and he's a character that's in your other novels.
No, this is actually a new character.
It's a new character, okay.
We're introducing a new storyline here.
New storyline, okay. All right, so tell us a little bit about this. And these books are, I will tell you that these books are all action-packed. Action-packed with lots of great things going on. Now, where did you get all the stories for these books? Because you have some background that makes it easy for you to write this stuff, right?
Right. I spent nearly 30 years in the Air Force, and the focus of what I did in the Air Force Office of Special Investigations was a lot in the counterintelligence, counterterrorism, or anti-terrorism world. So I had a lot of background knowledge and experience in analyzing and looking at these events. My life was never as exciting as my characters in my books, but I have some background in the area.
But you had some fodder for storylines.
Absolutely. In fact, I actually got the storyline and plot for this when I was at an airport. I was actually at, well, I don't know if I say the exact airport, Newark Airport, and I noticed some airport workers coming in through a door that says, don't enter. The alarm goes off, and the lady taking tickets and working with people yelled at them for coming in that way, but no one actually checked them. They walked on into the airport, and I said to myself, that'd be an interesting way for a terrorist just to come in with a ground crew type uniform on, come in and apologize, but as they come in, they've got their explosives and they do their thing blowing up part of the airport, and that's how this book starts off. So as you travel, always with the eye to creating a plot, I'm sure. Yes, it's not so much intentional. I just see things that come to my mind would make a good story. Because
of your experience when it's that brown shoe thing,
right.
Was that reticular activation
right.
or something? So you see things other people don't see.
That's right.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the new hero in this story.
Well, the name he uses is Clint Smith, and throughout the story, there's a couple times when people ask him what's really his real name, and it's one of the little underlying themes is we'll never really know if it is his real name, but it's the name he uses in this in the books. He's assigned to a very ultra-secret organization that was created after 9/11 to focus on going out and really killing bona fide imminent threats to the United States. It's different from a lot of other books that are similar like this in that almost nobody knows about this organization. He doesn't know any of the other 12 hunters that are out there hunting for these bad guys. All he knows is 2 or 3 people that work up in a very small office inside the U.S. Marshals headquarters in D.C., where they actually work in a cover office assigned there at the U.S. Marshals headquarters. So it's kind of interesting. He's out there on his own. They have a lot of intelligence they get from the CIA, FBI, everybody else, but no one really knows why the organization gets that other than just to do analysis.
It's like the old Mission Impossible, this tape will self-destruct in 3
right.
minutes, and if you ever get caught, we'll deny any knowledge of any of this.
That's exactly right. No one really knows about this little group, and they have to have it like that because obviously it wouldn't survive congressional oversight, the press, and everything else.
Obviously. So it sounds like a great story. So what are some of the highlights of the international places that this chase of the terrorists takes Clint Smith to?
Yeah, I use places I've visited or lived in the past, and he ends up going up to Bar Harbor, Maine. He goes over to Wiesbaden, Germany, down to the Costa Brava area of Spain, up to in Scotland, an old castle up in Scotland, the Lake of the Woods, Ontario, and then finally out to Saskatchewan, where the big climatic ending happens.
Well, sounds like a great story with lots of fun-filled espionage and action-packed, and hey, who knows, maybe even a movie, right?
One can only hope.
One can only, that's right. Sounds like a movie to me. Well, we wish you luck. You were the author of the year last year.
Thank you.
And this is nominated in what category?
Oh no, this is not actually. This was not submitted for this year's competition.
Oh,
or
was
anything.
not? Okay.
No, it just came out, and I just haven't submitted it yet. I only got this book just came out really in June of this year.
In June, okay. But because you're the author of the year, they're putting you up here. So we'll wait. We'll wait to see what happens next year when you submit the book. Thank you so
All right,
much
thank
for
you.
joining us today.
I appreciate
It's
it.
always a pleasure, and we'll look forward to the success of your book and your winning in the next year's competition.
All right, thank you very much.